Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle Herman. Welcome back to another French grammar lesson on FrenchTasticPeople.com. Today's lesson is about la négation et les articles définis, the negation and definite articles, negative sentences and definite articles. We already covered a lesson on negative sentences. We also did one on definite articles. So we've covered these two topics separately. Now we see them in the same lesson. Why? Why is it important to cover negation and definite articles within the same lesson? We will understand why very soon. Let me give you an idea of what we are dealing with here. When you say j'ai la télé, you see here we have a definite article, la, j'ai la télé. Here, télé, pay attention to the noun télé, which follows the definite article la. It means that I have TV service. I'm not talking about télé as a TV set, the object TV set. Instead, I am talking about a TV service. So to say that I have TV service, I will use la. La will be the proper article to use. If I wish to say that I have a TV set, I will use instead an indefinite article, like j'ai une télé. J'ai une télé. I have a TV set. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about TV service as a category, a service. So, j'ai la télé. I have TV service. Now, in order to negate that, for example, I want to say that my grandparents don't have any TV service. They don't have TV service. I will use, again, a definite article. Mes grands-parents n'ont pas la télé. I will negate the verb as we've learned how to do. We've learned that by using ne pas around the verb, we can negate the verb. We can make it negative. So we still have the ne pas. However, we will still keep la, the definite article, before the noun. The reason why this is important is because in French, typically, when you negate an article, you tend to have something other than a definite article. So this is quite, it's quite strange to say the least, to still have a definite article when the sentence is negative. Usually you will have what's called a partitive article. But in this case, we are still sticking to a definite article, and there is a reason for that. Remember, we said that we were dealing here with a service, TV service. And so when you have a negation involving a service, you will keep the noun that represents that service, you will have it with a definite article. So la télé in this case will also be la télé when the sentence is negative. Let's use another service like power, electricity. Vous avez l'électricité, like do you have power? Do you have electricity? L'électricité. We have here again another definite article, L apostrophe, because we have a vowel, so it's L apostrophe. Vous avez l'électricité. Do you have power? You have power? And you want to answer, no, we don't have power. We don't have electricity. You say, non, nous n'avons pas l'électricité. Again, we will stick to the definite article before writing the noun of the service. So it looks like whenever we have a word that refers to a service, a negative sentence will still keep the definite article inside the sentence. And I told you this is quite atypical because usually we tend to have a partitive article instead when you use a negation. And I will show you how and why. But whenever the noun refers to a service, you should stick with a definite article. So the negation of definite articles. So here we have la télé, j'ai la télé, I have TV service. And we want to say I don't have TV service. We want to negate. We want to use a negative form of this to say I don't have TV service. What do? Well, these are the transformations needed. So, le, la, les, which are the definite articles in French, le, la, les, and sometimes L apostrophe when you're dealing with a vowel, a silent H. So, le, la, les will be turned into pas le, pas la, pas les, or pas L apostrophe in a negative sentence. Again, le, la, les will turn into pas le in a negative sentence, or pas la, pas les, or pas L apostrophe. So that's what we're going to be focusing on, the negation of avoir plus definite articles. So why do we stick with why do we stick with definite articles in a negative sentence? As I told you, it's not usually it's not the case, but we will learn why you will have to stick to a definite article inside a negative sentence. You will do so in two instances. The first one, whenever the noun that you are negating represents a category, it's a noun category, or it's a service. Remember we said la télé, TV service. Or if it's a noun category, it will be also, you will also maintain the definite article. So here, eau courante means running water, like tap water, running water. So, je n'ai pas l'eau courante. I don't have running water. Je n'ai pas l'eau courante. You will have to keep the L apostrophe. Again, this is atypical because usually you would have a partitive article instead. But when the noun you are dealing with, in this case, eau courante represents a service, well, you keep the definite article that accompanies that service. So, je n'ai pas l'eau courante. I don't have running water. Je n'ai pas le gaz. I don't have gas. You know, the gas service at home, je n'ai pas le gaz. Je n'ai pas le gaz. So, we keep le as well in the negative sentence. Je n'ai pas le téléphone. Je n'ai pas le téléphone. Here we're talking about phone service. Phone service, not the phone gadget or phone device. This is phone service. And you will still have le as a definite article that will accompany the noun. Je n'ai pas le téléphone. Here we have, in the second instance, when you should always keep le, la, les in the negative sentence, is when you are referring to a specific, well-defined, discrete object. So, je n'ai pas les photos de notre rencontre. I don't have the photos, the pictures of our encounter. Je n'ai pas les photos de notre rencontre. Well, here we're dealing with les photos, the pictures. But it's not any picture. It's the pictures of our encounter. So this here makes the pictures specific. I am talking about the pictures of our encounter, not any kinds of pictures, but the photos of our encounter. So we're dealing with a specific, well-defined noun. In this case, we will have to stick to the definite article les. Je n'ai pas les photos de notre rencontre. Je n'ai pas le téléphone de papa. So, unlike here where we had phone service, here we have phone device. I don't have daddy's phone device. I don't have father's phone device, phone gadget. Now, we'll still have le because, well, we're dealing with father's device. It's not any phone, it is the phone of dad. So it makes the telephone here a specific noun. We are referring to a very specific, well-defined telephone device, which is our father's device. So in order to negate, you will still keep the definite article. Finally, je n'ai pas la clé de la voiture. I don't have the car key. It's not any key. It's not the house key. It's not, I don't know, the vault key. It is the car key, la clé de la voiture. And you will need to stick with the definite article even in a negative sentence. So these are the two instances when using le, la, les inside a negative sentence is required. Other than that, you will have to refer to some other kind of articles, usually the partitive articles. And we have chapters on partitive articles and the negation of partitive articles. If you do not, one piece of advice, if you still don't know when to use le, la, or les as definite article, we also have a lesson on that. We've already covered. So go back to that lesson on the definite articles, and I explain in that lesson when le, la, les are required, usually to refer to something specific, right? Like when I say la Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower, it's not any tower, it's la Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. When I say la voiture de papa, la voiture de papa is not any car. Voiture means car. It is daddy's car, la voiture de papa, and I have to use the definite article to refer to the specificity of the car. It's daddy's car, la voiture de papa, and this is what we're learning here in the instance number 2. When the noun that we are referring to is specific and well defined, you have to keep a definite article to refer to that noun. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the French Lab and I will be happy to assist you. Merci et à très bientôt. Au revoir. Bye bye.